So what I did for my project was I went and interviewed Elaine Munday, the Reverend of the church in Bodmin. I wanted to pick it because the church is obviously a huge part of Bodmin. They do so much for the community. They put on things for Christmas, Easter, all the holidays. They do everything. So I just think it's a massive part of Bodmin that needed to be showed. So. What is your name and where are you?
My name is Elaine Munday. I'm Reverend Elaine Munday, and I'm here in St Petroc's church today. I'm also the team vicar. We have a team rector who's my boss. Really, God's my boss, but yeah, so I'm a team vicar and I'm also a pioneer minister.
What drew you to Bodmin?
Well, it was quite a long time ago, probably about 34 years, December 90. We come to Bodmin and we came to run the White Hart pub in Bodmin. My husband and I were landlords and we were there for 11 years with our family. We brought up our children there, which, as you can imagine, have all grown up now. I've got 5 children. They've produced 17 grandchildren, so I'm really blessed.
What was it like running a pub in Bodmin?
It was a challenge, but a nice challenge. We made lots of nice friends, and yeah, it was a great social life, and it was a good place. It was I don't know if you know the White Hart, but it's quite a big pub, or at least it was when we were there, and our children had their own rooms, so it was nice for them to have their own bedrooms, which is always a plus.
What role does the church play in the Bodmin community?
I'd like to think it's a big role. We certainly want it to be a big role in the community. Community to myself and my role is about the community out there. It's about walking alongside them and caring about what happens in their lives, because it's not just about the people that come.
How does the church connect with people from Bodmin?
We'd really like to connect directly with the people of Bodmin in the community. We do that in a variety of ways. Yes, we have lots of things going on here. We're preparing for the Christmas Tree Festival, but that's for people coming in. We have lots of Christmas services, but we also have community events that are outside the church. So there's Time Together, our community larder, there's our community space, community cuppa, community sea, what else have we got? Community cook-up. Community cook-up is great. And we also do a lot of work in the community with the Kingsman Hub, and we've also got some community health and wellbeing workers. We're working alongside the Bosfena, the NHS, and Volunteer Cornwall, and also, so we've got 4 community health and wellbeing workers with Bodmin Way, and KVSK have got 3 community health and wellbeing workers. So they're directly involved in certain postcodes, and we do whatever we can in whatever way that we can to help.
What challenges does the church face in serving the community, and how do you address them?
There are lots of challenges. Sadly, the church sometimes can have some very negative thoughts or feedback, from different people. So there is a challenge, but it is really purely just walking alongside people with their everyday lives. That's what's important to us, just like Jesus did.
How do you see the church contributing to the future development of Bodmin?
Again, I hope it does. Bodmin's a great place, I believe, to live. Cornwall's very special and has been spiritually important within our nation. And I do hope and pray that there will be lots of things that will happen in Bodmin. And I believe there are lots of exciting things that have come to Bodmin. So, yeah, the future's bright.
What do you think makes Bodmin a special place?
The people. The people. You know, they're important, and my experience of the people of Bodmin and the surrounding areas is they care about each other. When things are a challenge, just like we had in COVID, or there's situations that need some compassion and care, I think Bodmin steps up to the mark.
If you could describe Bodmin in one word, what would it be and why?
Community, because we need to pull together and we need to care about what's happening in each of our lives to make it better and the future bright.
What is it like being a woman in this type of position?
Well, I like being a woman. And yeah, it does have its challenges. But it also gives you lots of opportunities too. And I've certainly found, you know, it can be a positive thing.
What are some of the challenges you faced?
Well, traditionally, women in the church aren't or weren't expected to be, and of course in the Catholic Church they're still the same. But I think people have seen that there is some benefits to men and women being involved in the church. So, yeah, so you've got to just try and do what's best at the time.
What does your normal day-to-day look like running the church?
I really often, I would say, I work outside the church. I work outside the church mostly. Because I think outside the church is important. Yes, I do all the normal things that vicars do, services, I do baptisms, which I love doing, and weddings, and sadly there is the occasion to do funerals, but that's all part of life, and so you've got to just sort of work along all those things. But my day-to-day is working out in the community and hopefully just caring for those people that need to know the love of God.